Most music schools don't struggle because of teaching, they struggle because money leaks everywhere and the owner doesn't even see it until it's too late. Let us show you where it leaks and how you can stop it.
I didn't do any market research to get to know what the standard cost of or pay scale for teachers was when I first started hiring teachers. And I was completely upside down and overly generous and had to have some hard conversations at some crucial times in growing the business.
I think the biggest mistake for me was I didn't track anything. And I just kind of blow by the seat of my pants. I'd be like, well, we're charging this much for lessons. It's just me and this other person teaching. We're paying ourselves less. Yeah, there's enough to go around. I hadn't thought about tax implications. I hadn't thought about shutdown period for the school when, money needs to still be available to cover your expenses. I really just didn't understand the financials, but it is super, super important to educate yourself. It's incredibly stressful. And I think that one of the most important things you can do is obviously join the BAM squad and do their 5-day cash flow challenge, where it actually works out exactly what your income and expenses are, how much you can afford to spend, how much you're overspending or underspending, how much you're able to put aside for tax purposes. It is just such a relief to know, actually, this is what I should be doing every week. And it's actually a lot less difficult than it looks, because if you're not a numbers person or really surround yourself with the right tools and the right people to help you move forward, especially in areas that you yourself are not yet an expert in.
We probably priced ourselves too low, didn't value our service correctly and didn't price it correctly in the first year compared to where we're at now.
We first operated on a term time basis, so we were charging for lessons and only doing lessons for 36 weeks of the year. And we realised that we were seriously going to be struggling if we ever wanted to move out from a community centre into our own building. But we had to quickly change to a 48-week lesson programme so that lessons were running all the way throughout the year.
Really didn't understand the structure of where my money was going and how much I needed to make to keep a business going. When you are looking at your pricing, you have to cover your teacher's expense. So whether that's you, and that's a big mistake that people make, they go, well, I don't have an expense, it's just me teaching, so we don't have to worry about the teacher pay. You're gonna kill yourself if you do that. If I have a front desk person or an admin, and again, even if that's you, you need to get paid as the teacher if you're teaching, and then you also have to get paid as the admin if you're also spending time marketing and taking intake forms and running credit cards and all that stuff. You gotta do all that, right? So you need to get paid as the teacher, and you need to get paid as the admin. So because you got to pay taxes, right? You've got building maintenance, you've got expenses of equipment, all that stuff. So there needs to be some income for that as well. And then there needs to be, on top of those three things, there needs to be a profit for you. So you need to look at all of your expenses going out to make sure you're not shortchanging yourself.
Pay attention to what is coming in, what is going out, and planning ahead. There are some historically dry seasons. We all know December. It might be an issue for you. At the end of the day, you have to be creative and prepared. Pay attention to each month as you're moving forward. I have 2 dates each month and they're on my calendar as actual tasks. It matters to me. It matters to your studio. It matters to your family.
Don't try to build your school blind. Get a free 7-day trial of the BAM squad and get the exact resources to plan properly, price properly, and fix the money leaks. Hit the link below and save yourself months.